Hey everybody, welcome in. It's time for Football Friday, presented by the West Virginia Lottery. Tony Caridi along with the coach, Dwight Wallace, West Virginia, getting ready to take on the Wildcats of Kansas State. Coach, we've got a good one here. Great opportunity for West Virginia. K-State comes in, they are rolling. They're number 16 in the country. This would be a very good get.
Yeah, it really would be, Tony, because it's going to test us in all three phases. We've talked about that before, but never more so than this game. I think this will be a good test for us. All three phases, they're so solid. They're -8 in turnover margin, and that always gets your attention. They return punts, they block kicks, they do everything. So we're going to have to be really in tune in all three phases.
Pretty interesting that they're doing this with a freshman quarterback and a freshman running back. Deuce Vaughn's the running back. He is 5'5" tall. He leads them in rushing. He leads them in receiving yards. He's tough to get a handle on. And then Will Howard, the quarterback, has come in after Skylar Thompson was out for the season with an injury, just doing enough to keep him moving.
Well, and Will Howard can run too, so he's got some wheels, and that'll test us defensively. We've got to contain this guy, so we're going to have to pay attention. When he's back in that pocket, it's not always all pass. He can pull it down and run. He's got one 80-yard run already this season, and he's only started 2 games. So this guy is very capable, throwing the ball very well. He's very solid, very sound. And you mentioned the Deuce, and the Deuce is just quick as a hiccup, and he's going to test us. He's leading them. He's over 300 yards in reception and over 300 yards in rushing. So they're spreading him around, moving him, using him in different ways. And they're just a solid team, so we're going to have to be very sound in what we do.
Defensively, they'll play 4 down linemen, and Neil Brown has said this week he thinks their ends are as talented as anyone in the Big 12 Conference, and so West Virginia's tackles will really be challenged here.
It's going to be a real test, and I think we're going to have to help them as much as we can, getting the ball out quickly, mixing in the run, stay balanced. We got to make them stop all phases, and we can't make it easy on them. It's important, I think, that we've in the past with this team, we've made a few mistakes. I think maybe it's time to put that away, and let's go out and be the solid team we can be and make them earn everything they get. And if we can do that, this is one we could get.
Yeah. Biggest concern going into this game, special teams play. K-State has been winning its games because of returns and because of blocks. That's an essential part of this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't start just with this head coach. He's only been there 2 years, but if you look back for the last 21 years, you're going to see tremendous special teams play. Somehow they get the returners that just get you on the edge, that they're ready to break one. One guy returns 2 punts for a score in 1 game, 2 punts. They've blocked a kick in every game, 3 punts and 1 field goal attempt. And so what happens when they're blocking, now you say, well, we've got to protect a little more, but if you protect very much, now you're susceptible to the return. So it's really, what do we do? Pick your poison, I guess, really. But a good football team, very sound in what they do, offense, defense, special teams, good test for us. I think we're ready for this test.
All right, should be fun. Kickoff at high noon. Pregame coverage on MSN Radio begins at 8:30 with Coach Wallace. I'm Tony Caridi. This has been Football Friday presented by the West Virginia Lottery.